The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. Just past the 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this motherfucking thing started, champ. What we doing here? Fresh off the bye week. Fresh off the bye week, fellas. Fresh off the bye week, fellas. Fresh off the bye week, fellas. Let's go.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get all the way out there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already
in a bit of a pickle. Aww.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
I wish you well. I wish you help.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Hurt.
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
Motherfucking right, I'm going to be a threat come January.
All right, number one goal is
lost in the AFC Championship game last year.
Goal is win your division. Number 3 goal.
We need to kick ass, take names, and motherfucking orchestrate shit. Let's go. Stop that. Lay your ass down.
As many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
We in there. We in there. I know one thing. He better get rid of that motherfucking rock.
Mahomes to throw on second down.
Down he
goes.
There you go, other bird.
On the offensive line, apparently he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing.
Oh shit! He was trying to air it out.
So they'll take
he must got some speed over that motherfucker.
Oh,
boy, swinging big meat over there. Let's go. What's that inside? That's Tyreek. Oh, that is a beautiful play call, bro. Hey, bro. Respect.
Yards on that one. Kansas City has a first
Fuck
down.
you.
Tremendous
But
block
respect.
by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole
My
for him
man.
to gallop through. I think if he comes back to
I
the
was
huddle,
praying I wasn't going to just
giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space.
that I was going to be able to play somebody that's going to make me think a little bit.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Which you're not going to. Okay.
Across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let me introduce you real quick. I think you will keep doing some slick
be
shit.
enough for another first down. It will. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give the yardage that they needed.
Oh, yeah.
They really want him to be that guy.
Oh, yeah. Got him. Got him. Uh-huh. Who did that? I did that. Did you? Yeah, I did. Well, all right. That's all right. That is all right, man. Unbelievable. All right. Let's get the great white going. Cue the Jaws music. Get the great white going. Burn it. Oh, hold your block.
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Good D.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Burn
He makes
it.
a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy.
Tackles than that.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
It's love right here. Hit the hole. Hit the hole. It's love. I told you that's love. I called it. I called him a shot. Damn it. The great white hope is getting ugly. It's getting ugly.
A big play there.
Oh, shit.
13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, my God. I missed it.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
The great white. It is getting ugly in here.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Les boot.
Tyreek Hill set to return it.
Oh!
He is from the side as he's knocked down right around the 26. And now here comes Kansas City.
Hamburger.
Here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
Oh,
no one is mistaking me for a
really? Oh, no. Switch that up. Yeah, he about to get. He trying to get reckless.
They go back to the after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That goes for a Chiefs first down.
A hell of a play right there, bro. Hey, that's gonna be sexy. I just feel that. Thank you.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Oh, that's only nasty.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator.
Coming across the middle. He's coming across the middle.
Down a little bit and find our way
you know what to do.
into this game.
Fuck it. Let your nuts hang.
Throwing on second down.
Ah, just what I knew was going to happen. We gave one up.
There he goes right side. And he takes this into the end zone.
Couldn't get there in time. Good call. I promise you it'll never happen again.
And that'll make it 13-7. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Force the situation. You know he got the motherfucker in the slot. You get what you ask for. Shit. You asking for it.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
You gotta break that tackle, bro.
No gain on the play.
He pressing that line with these bums.
So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got
to you need to break is one.
I would agree with that.
You break one, you gone.
They have to win at the point of attack.
Finito.
Instead, it was
Finished.
Getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
To throw now on 2nd and 10.
Uh-oh. 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 You better not have dropped that. I dropped that dime in the middle of the motherfucking field like that.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Yes, it did, didn't it? That's Lord.
Fresh set of downs here.
Sheesh. Dropped that dime like somebody owed him something over that motherfucker.
Looking to throw.
Yeah, you got me on that. I ain't gonna give you no easy interception.
Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So apparently some grabbing.
Oh, I thought you declined it. I'm just saying, this guy is nuts on this guy.
Having to snap the ball and then trying to get their hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
He'll look to throw.
Good. Nice way you dropped that. Hold up. Your man on the sideline, he over there doing. Hold up, homie. What you know that the world don't know? Why you only playing cover 2 hard flat, man, and bunching your line in the middle? You either real sorry or you know a little gimmick junk that ain't. Oh shit. All right, let's see. Let's see which one of these.
And now here's a carry heading left.
Oh, bad running.
His way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Okay, buddy.
Since Charles are going to put a big emphasis this
afternoon
on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Let me guess. Cover 2 hard flat.
I remember Phil Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami, ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. This one away by the punter, Dar. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical.
Got that.
They want to take the big strike.
Let's go.
Right now.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
2nd down following the run.
Rock about it.
All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Is the Second down, 8. Now Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing
nice
play.
balance.
And sometimes it can break big.
All right, here we go. Back, watch it now, Barney.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
What?
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of
So
popping
what's the
one.
move?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit
told
of
me
a
what the
hole
plan
that
was for
closed
this
there
weekend.
quickly at the end.
Depends, because my mom's been, like she said, like I have to do service hours on Saturday.
On 3rd down, that's Hunt, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Which is she talking about? Something you going over Nate's house?
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
That's not what she told me.
In for a Kansas City touchdown.
She told me that she told
Great
you
effort there.
to
His
figure out
second
exactly what you
touchdown
wanted to do
of the
because she
season.
wasn't making
And
2
the
trips.
Chiefs have tied it, and they
She
can
wasn't going
take
back
the
and
lead
forth.
with the extra
If he was
point.
going to Nate's house, then say that, and she was going to come get you the
Now a
balls
point
and
after
shit. I don't
try
know.
for Santos. And this one through the uprights and good. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll have good starting field position
Call that
as
and
he's
find
up
out
just
what's going
shy
on,
of the
man.
40.
Please.
And New York set to take the field. They
'Cause
put
I
it last
mean-
time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Kind of
Let's
need to
just
know
go
what's
to the
going on this
football
weekend.
101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Back to throw. Looking for his tight end Clay, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 49 yards on the ground.
So now I'm supposed to go with Nate because he's having dinner for his birthday. My dad just told me that she said that he was going to
They run the counter now on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
No, I'm saying if you have to work, you just drop me off there. Mom, I don't know. I was supposed to be going with him before and going with him Tuesday. All his friends are meeting up at his house and then we're going. That's why I was saying, Mom, I don't know. It depends on time. Can you please listen? It depends on time you do at work.
They'll look to throw.
If you have somebody has to work.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
So I didn't ask him all that.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, go upstairs and then come back when you finish talking to him, or come down.
You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
I would call you, right? I would call you.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Justin Houston in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Back Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They run again with Hunt. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. From the left side, taken in by Hill. A good pickup there at 22.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing.
So that means you're staying here this weekend?
And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
She wants
Santos held down. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
I didn't know I was going.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
I didn't know that you just asked me that. Did I miss that?
And that one is
I mean,
a touchdown lead for the Packers. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. D. Ford. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll drop the throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They're going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big run.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he's got some space here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And his kick is good. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll set up a throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And now here comes Kansas City. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down.
No. Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run again with Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And now it's 2nd and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now in Lambeau. And that one is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Packers. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. This is Hunt. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Here we go. Now let's go.
Now it's Hunt. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Let's go.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Being chased out left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They'll set up to throw. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. A very solid gain of 27. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. They run the counter now on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Let's go! Blue landed! Detroit!
He'll drop to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And now a first down following that long gain. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. And the seemingly endless drive continues. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 11. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And he knocks it through. Elsewhere, 4th quarter score now from Baltimore. And the Ravens have opened it up a bit, leading by a couple of scores. If they can hold on, the win would be number 8 for them on the campaign. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Here we go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Anderson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. They'll run now with Ware. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll